It's Wednesday night, the 26th of June, 2019. Good evening, Mrs. Barry Fear here, and welcome along to a Wednesday night. Hope you're having a good night wherever you may be watching on the northern beaches and all around Australia. Well, tonight on the show, we're going to be talking about the state of origin once again, and congratulations to New South Wales on winning Game 2 over in Perth on Sunday, a 36-6 win over Queensland, and state of origin Game 3 will be on July 10th. And here now with his opening sequence about state of origin 2. Here's my outsider. Good evening to you. Welcome.
Thank you, Barry, for being back again to the studio. Welcome back to everybody who listen to us every Wednesday. Thank you guys for tuning up and listen to us. Yeah, we'll talk about the state of origin. Is what a game, what a win for New South Wales. You can see supporter number one. Very good to see the boys get up in the win. Yeah, second win.
So let's hope New South Wales can win Game 3 and try and win the series at ANZ Stadium in Sydney on Wednesday, July 10th. And if you go into that game on Wednesday, July 10th, please behave in a sporting manner and don't drink and drive. Otherwise, you can go bang or flip over. Here's my outsider now.
Yeah, we always reminding you guys about going to the games. If you plan to have a drink, organize the transport from the game to home. Yeah, like Gary's already mentioned that to you. If you drink and drive, that's what's going to happen. You go bang and flip. It's not going to be a good sign.
Because you don't want the police knocking on the door and informing your partner that your fiance won't be coming home due to a fatal. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, that's the reason why we don't want you to go and drink and drive because your family's at home, very important. You don't want to be like very safe. You don't want the police to knock on your door, your family, and deliver the bad news. And please drive responsible and drinking in the public.
And have a coke or something, but not beer, because drinking and driving, guys, it just doesn't mix. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, drinking it doesn't mix together with whatever. So you got to you have to enjoy yourself and look after people around you, and you behave properly in the public as well.
And don't have a puncher or go onto the ground, because that is pitch invasion. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, don't go into the public and try to start a trouble and start punching up. That's not good sign for you. Especially in the public. Everybody they're watching your behavior, but you gotta go and responsible for yourself and other people as well.
And, and the thing we always bang on about is sportsmanship here on the show when sporting matches take place, whether it's cricket, football, or soccer. Here's my offside.
Yeah. Especially those big games like football, soccer is a very family orientation games. It's if you go there and then you drink and behave badly, it's very not a good sign for you in your pocket as well, especially in big games.
And don't get angry because your team lost. There is always the next game and another chance for your team to win. Here's my offside.
Be a good sportman. If you're a good sportman, you go a long way because you accept the lose, you accept the win. Because other people as well, they expect to win as well. You don't need to be a bad loser or, you know, you just go there and enjoy the game. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. It's just a game.
And it's like if you lose a game of cards, there's always the next time.
Mm.
Like a game of Uno or any game. But guys, if you go out to the game and your team is losing, it doesn't give you the right or the authority to act stupid when you are out of the game because that is spoiling the game for everyone else. Here's my outsider to tell you about this important message.
Yeah, it's very important for you guys to go to the game and enjoy the game. Don't go in there and try to look for trouble, especially if you lose the game. Don't try to start a trouble because you're losing the game. Just go in there and enjoy the game with the people around you. It's very enjoyable to watch the game. And remember, there's more kids around, minor language. Yeah, that's the key point. Minor language and fun for the kids as well.
And don't start hurling abuse in the ground or start to swear because you will be evicted from the ground. We have said this many times when we have brought you the raps here. Here's my offside.
Yeah, gotta go in there and behave properly and do what is right. Just go and enjoy yourself and the family, all people you go with.
The next subject on tonight's show is respecting people's privacy if they've had bad news, like I did today. Here's my offside.
Yeah, life is full of challenge, and especially my mate here, Barry. He received a bad news today, but we're here to surround him and care for him and give him a best advice and best comfort that he needs.
So privacy is important and please do not put anything up on social media about any bad news that you receive. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's the best way to deal with. You don't want to put something up in the social media, especially family stuff, because you don't want to make it as a viral fake for people. It's a privacy. It's just you and your family to know.
So that is all I'm going to say on that. And as usual, we had a delicious dinner here tonight. Some pumpkin soup with some garlic bread. Here's my outsider to tell you about this delicious meal right now.
Matter of fact, that I make that pumpkin soup.
And compliments to the chef Thank you so much.
No worries. It's a pleasure to always cook. And cooking is you putting more love in there to make the soup taste better.
So, how do you make a pumpkin soup? Well, you need a good pumpkin, okay, some good stock, some herbs, and whatever other ingredients you can find in the cupboard. Tell the viewers what you put in the pumpkin soup.
Um, yeah, what did I do? I bought a butternut pumpkin, chop it up. I fry the onion first and the garlic and the leeks. You fry those ingredients. It's all fresh products. And after you fry all this, you chop the pumpkin in there and then you cook it slowly until it's like cooked. And then while it's cooked, you blend it. You blend the pumpkin together with all the ingredients inside. And then you put a soy milk because some of the clients they can't drink dairy or eat dairy stuff. You put that in there and then you whip it.
And soup, guys, is a nice way to warm up during those cold winter's nights.
Mm.
Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's the only way. Only way to cool try to warm your body. It's drink something warm like the pumpkin soup. After that, you have a cup of coffee to cool you to warm your body. That's a good way to have in the winter. This is the kind of food for winter.
And the very last topic we always bring up at the end of the show, please do not call 000. We have said this a number of times on our shows, and 000 is not a number that you call for every day for trivial issues. Here's my offsider to bring you that important message about leaving 000 alone in non-urgent cases and not ringing that number unnecessarily.
Uh, sorry guys to keep reminding you guys about calling 000. You guys are probably thinking that we um, you know telling this for any reason. But is the reason why we telling it calling 000 is a very important number for people they in danger, people they need very need and very help. That's why we keep reminding you guys about calling 000.
And we don't want to discourage you from calling 000, except in the case of an emergency. And really do think, guys, is your urgency an emergency? And have a bit of thought prior to dialing that number. Here's my offsider.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason why we're telling not to call 000 is like Barry saying, it's a number that people they call when they in danger, people they are in critical condition, people they fall, people they need really help. You don't call their number for my tooth is aching, my leg is swelling, my there's not kind of of thing that you call 000.
Well, that's all we've got for you tonight. And thanks for joining me on the show tonight and my offsider. And if you are going to the state of origin, our opening topic, please don't drink and drive on the way home because you can go bang or flip over. Here's my offsider to leave you with the closing message as well as the opening.
Thank you guys for listening to us tonight, and appreciate your take your time and listen to Barry Fear Stereo. I know that's all the things that we talked to you guys about tonight is all true, and especially you know, drink and drive. If you go and then watch the State of Origin, that Barry was give you a very good example of if you drink and drive and then you bend and then you flip and then you not be happy with that. That's why we keep reminding you guys about that.
And the State of Origin will be on July 10th at ANZ Stadium, so buy your tickets now online and get a good seat out there and support your favourite team.
Yeah.
And good luck to both teams in Origin 3 coming up in a couple of weeks from now. And on that note, viewers, it is time to say good night to you viewers now. And thank you so much for your company tonight. And I look forward to your company again in a few days, where I'll be talking about the State of Origin again, just reminding you to show good sportsmanship and cheer on your favourite team. Here's my offsider with his closing message on showing good sportsmanship before we go.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening to us, and we know that you already hear what we say, and yeah, enjoy the State of Origin on the last game. Call the New South Wales. Hopefully they win the series, and then we'll bring the cup back.
And we will bring you an update on how both teams went in the next on the next show. But that's all we've got for you tonight here on the show for the 26th day of June. Thanks for your company tonight on the show, and we'll see you now on the next show. And well, we look forward to you tuning in and watching our next show. I'm Barry Fair. Until then, guys, keep reaching for the stars and stay positive. Good night, everyone. Good night from myself, Barry Fair, and au revoir.